Oh man, did I start playing off camera again? Last stream I was talking about how I stopped doing, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to show you that. About how I stopped playing off camera, but as you can see, this has changed since last stream. I made a furnace room. I wanted to put a furnace room in this corner junction area, and I finally got around to it. I also didn't know what to do with the redstone for here. I was gonna make it so there was like a cave wall and then like another room, but I figured why not just be able to see the room from outside. I added one of our famous tall staircases to get down here because I didn't know exactly how I was gonna get down. I think I'm gonna add some sort of water feature that comes down here. Maybe it gets incorporated into this lake a little bit. But this is the spider farm that we built yesterday. I dug around it because the only way back to the center of the base was all the way down there, all the way through the cave, up the cave, back around, through, and then you're in the center part again, right over there. So I AFK'd this last night. And by last night, I mean most of today too. I mean, this is just what I got in the past few hours. Oh my God, this is glorious. We're gonna be able to do so much. Wool was the main bottleneck in our project yesterday and in that town project in general. We can get any of those other resources just fine. We're in a wool-based economy now. Wool economy. Oh, look at all this wool! It's fantastic. I had an idea for this set of walls and then this set of walls. Let's change it before I throw up the rest of the building. I want to punch the wool in one, like on this house, just to give it a little bit more depth right here. Beta 1, it's in the title. Do you people read? Okay, I saw a headline and it was like, nobody fucking reads anymore. Maybe it's true. We don't read past the 3 dots. Ada's Adventures in Dot to Dot. Sign me the fuck up. Sign me up. We were playing in beta 173. Oh man, this makes it even more diamond shaped than it was before. Jesus Christ. And the sun's going down, so let's put the top frame on it. Oh, bed in here. Oh, there is a bed in here. What do you mean? We put a whole ass loft in here. Okay, then let's build the structure first, and then we'll put the roof on it after. But do you have a cobblestone generator? Yes, this is a cobblestone generator. But it's a little quirky. We have this redstone dust here. Switch to a redstone, place it. Once it forms, instead of forming a cobblestone, it forms an obsidian for some reason. It's like, what's that shit in Full Metal Alchemist? It's the Kabi and Abel shop. No, I didn't mispronounce that. I read that perfectly. I know, I really like how it doesn't kick you out of the block either. It lets you just chill in the block. It makes it really good. I mean, it's not like fully AFK friendly. You still have to like, boop, boop, you know, to place the redstone down. But you could like, for sure, have most of your attention on like a second screen. I mean, I've done it, getting obsidian. I hate getting obsidian, and I don't have that much obsidian. And I tell the tale like I've gotten chests and chests of obsidian. I only have this much. It's awful. It's awful getting it. Transmutation, I think that's what it is. I think it's transmutation. Literally alchemy, that's funny. I did ask what the thing from Full Metal Alchemist was. That's fucking hilarious, actually. I really like Full Metal Alchemist. I haven't seen it in a very long time. But I remember when I saw Full Metal Alchemist, I liked it so much, I went back and I watched the other one. Forget which one was better. I remember the original grabbing me off the bat more, but I feel like Brotherhood overall was better. I don't know if that's like the consensus. Death Note was fun. Death Note is a fun little watch. And that's like the extent of my anime knowledge, to be honest. Like, to be actually 100%, that is like as far as it goes. If we're counting Pokemon Indigo League, then we could put that in there, but I like Brotherhood though. I would totally watch those shows again. Those shows were like actually like pretty good. Hey man, how do you think I have such fluent knowledge of mutation? I was gonna say transmogrification. I'm pretty sure that's similar, right? I don't know. Someone prove me wrong, Nobel. All right, let's build the second layer. I'm getting lazy. I have all the materials. Why should I get lazy? I have all the materials to do what we need to do. I like Attack on Titan. Naruto Shippuden. Is that, do you say it's Shippuden or Shippuden? Like Shippuden. That's fucking racist. That I just did that. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Asian community. Inuyasha. I can read. Halfway through One Piece is still like 4 Bibles worth of content, right? Isn't that like a big task? Watching One Piece? Good shit. I could totally see myself falling into the One Piece brain rot one of these days. Like totally, dude. I'm so just like adjacent to it at this point. I'm literally like 3 weeks away from fucking having nothing to watch, and I'm gonna throw on the start of One Piece season 1 episode 1 English dub. I'm not trying to fucking read for a half hour. The fuck you think I am? It was when Attack on Titan, I don't even know if the show is new, but the show's been out for so long at this point, running for so long at this point. I know it's ended or something. You know, I say that, but like they already said it ended, and then they had like a final finale, final season part 2 or some shit. They're not fucking it up as bad as I've heard they fucked up JoJo's. I had some friends who were super into JoJo's, and now, you know, it's meep on the JoJo's front, basically. What am I doing in this chest, by the way? I need ladders. And I ended up crafting my own anyway. How embarrassing. I had a stack. I just ended up crafting my own anyway. I didn't have to come back to do that. I could have done that right there. It would have been fine. It would have been more efficient. Not probably. It would have been more efficient if I did that. I didn't. Jesus Christ. How do the second floors on these work? So the top trim is the bottom trim, but there is no bottom trim on the bottom. The bottom trim on the bottom is just the foundation. The trim starts on the second floor. Okay, I understand. So that means we do this. Man, I remember I started lining this area up in like the 3rd stream, and I just like, not only have I not built here, I have not lit up anything else in the way I have so meticulously with this area. The first anime I watched was Naruto when I was 6. I woke up in the middle of the night and turned on Adult Swim. Oh man, that's how it goes. A lot of formative TV memories where I wouldn't even say at the cost, just came with waking up in the middle of the night, seeing what Adult Swim or Nick at Night had on. You wake up in the middle of the night to a flashback in the George Lopez show, you will fucking, it does something to your brain chemistry. And man, that theme song would always wake me up. Take a little trip. I mean, it was fire. I love that song. That song is fantastic. But shit, could they have mixed it a little lower? George Lopez is an anime, right? Another big one was, you know, if we weren't watching Nick at Night, we'd be watching Cartoon Network. That's all our cable package had. So when Cartoon Network was done, like you said, Adult Swim would pop up. The thing I remember from Adult Swim the most growing up was the King of the Hill intro. That would also wake me up. I guess I'm a light sleeper, is what I'm finding out. Adventure Time is the best. I really like Adventure Time. Adventure Time came out when I was like, oh man, what was I in like the 2nd grade when Adventure Time regular show came out? I remember it so vividly. I remember like seeing the time cards and everything, and like the mid-roll slots for like the regular show. Like it was just like, let me see if I can find this. I remember this being on TV all the time.
A regular look at regular show. Oh, you want us to put the...
I probably can't play that audio. But you get the idea. Those two shows premiered at the same time, and it was awesome. I didn't like Adventure Time starting out as much as I did regular show. I think even to this day, at Adventure Time, the first season is a little rough around the edges, like going back and rewatching it. But dude, regular show went hard. It was not a good ending. Would you not see them foreshadowing that for the entire show? And let's be honest, if that's how you see the series as concluding, I feel like you need to reevaluate the series. Oh, I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love Ed, Edd n Eddy. Ed, Edd n Eddy had such a weird, like, fluid animation style. Not that like anyone's trying to emulate it. I'm just saying it didn't like age bad. Like some of the shows from the early 2000s, especially the 3D animated ones, Jimmy Neutron, did not age the best. Those are old ass PC ass textures. You in the complete Adventure Time series? That's fire. Let's both rip apart Tox then for not liking the Marceline Princess Bubblegum quote unquote end. That wasn't. Did you even do? All right, I haven't even seen the other quote unquote endings of Adventure Time, but I know that the series keeps going. It's not over. It's not over. There's Fiona and Cake. There's the Obsidian special and all the other distant lands. TV's pretty peak right now, man. We got the Gwembly gun. Don't make me use my Gwembly gun. God damn. If we just focus a little bit, be able to get this done, which is like a hell yeah gamer moment. I think that's what they call them. Imagine if Ninja had a low taper fade. I also think I don't want to make this any taller. I feel like it's tall enough. I don't want it to like dwarf like that, right? If we make it any taller, it's going to start to be like as tall as the... No, I feel like we keep it this size. We could make it taller and it would fit in with the scale of like the Forest Temple and this, but it might not fit in the scale with the rest of the town. So keeping that in mind, let's start building the roof. Here's what I want to do for the roof. I have a pretty basic idea for it, I think. We got the brunt of it up. I can't even take a step back in my own house anymore without pit of hell. Insane, America. I'll start duping sand once we finish mining out the Badlands. If I start duping sand, then there would be no incentive for me to keep digging at this. But I also don't want to destroy our whole world's sand supply. I think it would only be cool if like this one area uniquely looked like this. So I feel like that's a good compromise. I could be getting so much of this shit right now with just some pistons, but here we are. We don't need too much. As a D1 Mojang hater, I feel hella vilified that the April Fool's update was fire. I'm so glad though that everybody's letting them know that like what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? How come, you know, what are you doing? In my humble opinion, I'm gonna throw it out there. They're play testing early for an end update, which would be fucking awesome. That'd be so awesome. It wouldn't be the first time they like previewed a feature as a joke and then implement it fully in a more serious way later on in an official update. I'm pretty sure the redstone block came from an April Fool's update. I know the copper block did. I know stained glass came from the April Fool's update, which is absolutely probably the craziest example out of that. So I wouldn't count it out. Oh yeah, horses too. That was that same April Fool's update. They added like pig horses, and then later on in 1.6 they added real horses. But it just goes to show that they've done it in the past, right? Which is hype, considering that this is such a banger April Fool's update. I know that's like where we're at with being hyped for Minecraft content. Is the April Fool's update good? Yes. Okay, maybe the next few updates will be good. It's a weird reality to live in, but that's how Minecraft is. And I was gonna say for better or for worse, but it is definitely for worse. It is most certainly for worse. Anyway, that's my Mojang hate segment of the day, of the week. And I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna get back before I die again. I disagree. I think quote unquote fixing the mechanics of the existing game has led to more bloat. Let me give you an example. The smithing template. There you go. That's a perfect one. I've talked about this before. I wish I had the answer to make Minecraft and its progression more rewarding, but I really don't. So the solution I've settled on for now is just to take away the end goal. And here we are on this beautiful world. I don't think there's that many mechanics that need fixing more than shit needs straight up changing. Minecraft's not like the buggiest game. It's just like, it's mechanically sound. It's just not like, I don't know, at times it doesn't feel mechanically strong. I feel like is an important distinction, especially Bedrock. That already looks a lot better, actually. Man, I hate Minecraft. I hate this game. Can't you tell? Well, you're gonna get splattered on the ground. Let me read that chat message that I was reading. You're gonna be splattered on the ground with your skeleton finally free from the egg that is your body, still housing the component of your living being known as organs. Why do you say it like that? Your skeleton is liberated. Okay, this is crazy. I feel like I have to be reading this in J.K. Simmons' voice. I don't want to keep reading these. I don't want to keep. Open your heart, it's gonna be okay, Michael. Walter. I was gonna say Michael. Why was I gonna say Michael? Who says Michael? Michael. I know Michael, but where's that one from? Michael. Dude, I don't even know where half of my jokes are from anymore. I'm losing it. I'd say I did a pretty good job of recreating that diagram I made yesterday. Why don't I make that deck out of sandstone? Because every deck is made out of wood so far. I'm gonna keep it a little consistency with every one of the buildings. Another thing that we have to add too if we want to keep it consistent. Every one of these buildings has a stone side feature that either supports it or has function to the building. So like these are furnaces here. This one is a whole staircase that the house is built on and a furnace. Kind of like there were ruins here at one point, and then if you ever, there's a lot of houses in New England like this that are like built on top of old cobblestone buildings. There would be like a house built on top of it. And you could tell like where, you know, because where like one roof ended and where the other one began. I have tinnitus in my left ear all of a sudden. Did that ever happen to you? You get tinnitus in one of your ears? My left ear is just ringing like absolutely crazy right now. Why? Thanks for welcoming me more than it. Look! I gotta act cool when you roll in. Because you're like my peer at this point. So I'm gonna be like, oh, Reed, what's happening? do a little this with my head. I go like, I see you across the hallway in school. I go like this. Hit you with one of those, one of the head nods. Maybe I even dap you up as I walk past you a little. What is this song? Why am I listening to like the water temple theme? It is the water temple theme! It is. I swear to God, I was taking a guess. I swear to God, I was taking a guess. Water Temple Ocarina of Time is what is playing right now. It is going to be playing for the next 15 minutes. Okay, I'm skipping this video. Oh, this is so charming, this music. This is fantastic. Enchanting. I need to get gravel. Get gravel. Just go get gravel. Go get gravel. I can't do anything until I can step up there like a human being. I love Ocarina of Time. Playing through that and Majora on stream was definitely one of my favorite groups of streams like I've ever done. I do gotta stream Zelda more. It sucks because I'm in the middle of editing, and now at this point it's April. May's in a month. I'm gonna have to fast track myself, get the Tears of the Kingdom supercut out. I think on the 1 year anniversary, get the gravel would be mostly appropriate. I love Tears of the Kingdom. I'm surprised I haven't played it a second time yet. I think it's just like still kind of stern with me a little bit. I still think about that game a lot. That game was fucking excellent. I also just have to get back to it with the Zelda. I need to get back to it with the gaming. You know, ever since I had that seizure in December, I just like kind of just started doing this. just sort of stuck to the niche. It's not like a bad thing. It's been good for me mentally for sure. It's been a nice break. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to get back to that other shit. Cause I do. Get gravel. Get gravel. Get gravel. Just get gravel. Just get gravel, Aiden. Just get gravel. Just pick it up. Just pick up the gravel. Okay. Oh, I got the gravel. You take your. Oh, that was gonna be crazy. Tox comes in here and he shows me illegal items. He shows me illegal blocks and items such as this chest with the torch on it. I was gonna say, take your illegal ass out of here. Oh man, dude, look at this world that we got going on so far. What the fuck? It's been like a month. What the shit? Good shit. Getting born in the state of Mississippi. Papa was a copper and mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she was swinging a hammer. Sorry, I didn't mean to break out the texture, the chili peppers on you.